I know that you were also a European tour manager for independent and emerging artists, and you went to 10 different countries during your time. What was that like taking people on tour to 10 different countries?
It was mad. I have so many stories from that time. Like every single day, something ridiculous happened. So, like I started touring probably when I was about 18 in the UK
Mhm.
because my mate's band, they had like a UK tour. They needed someone to drive the van. And I think even back then, I kind of got to the stage of just wanting to be not always a yes man, but I just wanted to throw myself at opportunities. And I knew that you get a lot from new opportunities and putting yourself in, you know, you don't know what situation you're going to be in, but you just put yourself into it anyway. So yeah, back then, it was slightly less glamorous around the UK because I mean, the UK touring scene isn't particularly good until you get a booking agent and you can get guarantees and stuff like that. But in Europe, man, they treat you so well. I feel really grateful. Yeah, went through France, Belgium, Germany, Hungary, Austria, Luxembourg, Switzerland, all over the place, and just met so many people. And for the most part, well, for the first sort of 4 or 5 tours that I did over there, I was with my best mates and we're all in a van together, and it was just like a lad's holiday, but with music and with music fans. And you'd end up in random places. We had like I'll always shout out Hildesheim in Germany because we had this mad like all nighter party where the gig went on, the crowd was really receptive and got properly well looked after. Then there was like a club night afterwards. We went on to DJ. We stayed in like a ballet studio, um, and then went to bed at like 5 or 6 a.m. and then woke
Wow.
up at like 7 or 8 to start going to the next place. And I love Europe so much, like mainland Europe. I think that's why I was so devastated, obviously with Brexit and stuff, because I feel European first, then British. And I
Mm.
think, not that it's, you know, the end of all of it, but I just feel really grateful that I got over there, and I have so many great friends across mainland Europe, and just experiences that I never ever would have got. Like Veszprem in Hungary, with all due respect, I probably wouldn't visit there. Like Budapest, you go to Budapest probably, but like some of the smaller places where people are so stoked that you're coming to play a show, you're a UK band, um, and the people you meet is just it's beautiful, and it's different. Like I did touring with Holly Cook, like the odd date with her, and we played. I can't even remember what it's called now, but there was a festival in the Netherlands, and it was like, all right, we're meeting at the Emirates in London at like 6 a.m. I had like a taxi come at like 5:30 or something. Meet at Emirates, get a van, get the band, get over the crossing, the Eurotunnel, I think at the time, drive to the Netherlands, offload everything, see loads of stuff. I was doing a lot of sort of tour managing or tour driving, and basically I'd kind of hang out at the festival. Um, Holly would play, load everything up, drive straight back, get home at 5 a.m. So it's like a 24-hour day. Um, and the same with UK festivals, like Festival Number Six and Boomtown. I think I did those with Holly Cook as well, and yeah, I just being around other music fans, like it's nothing like it. And I'm really grateful that I have great friends, and I've been lucky to build those contacts. And like John Luton, who's tour manager for Holly, and many other people, it gave me really great opportunities. And I think that's why at this time with the pandemic, it's really tough to see those people and the live side of the industry really struggling because people can't do it.
How difficult was it to work in such different countries? And also, when working in different countries, were they all kind of similar in the way they worked in terms of travel to layouts and so forth, or were they all completely different in their own ways?
I think I think I was I think it's different levels really, because a lot of the tours I did were with emerging artists and stuff like that. So it was all very DIY. We played like I've been to loads of German squats and stuff like that, where it's punk shows and stuff like that. Which, yeah, some of them are kind of government um, financed and stuff like that, and yeah, you never know what it's going to be like. And then you have the bigger tours and the bigger festivals where there's a rider, or um, yeah, just it's a bigger kind of level kind of thing. Generally, like with emerging artists, it was just me and my mates, and it was fairly easygoing. I mean, there were some really rough moments. There was like Osnabrück in Germany. I don't even know how much I can say about it, but like basically there was a group of people there who didn't like us, and it was just so threatening. It was just a really dodgy situation basically to be in, and one that I've luckily never been in before. And I think I took responsibility. I think it's fair to say at the time, of kind of like, all right, I'll stay here with one of the guys. Everyone else just get everything as fast as possible. Get our mate to get out, because we're staying with them, so we can get away from this situation. And luckily we did, and it was safe. But most of the time, like, the hospitality of people in mainland Europe is just so great, and it's so beautiful just to kind of meet people, just chat to anyone and everyone really over there. And
Mm.
only a few times you'll get dodgy situations, and you just have to go with it. And yeah.